Tell me like one of your favorite success stories.
Her name is Kiki, and Kiki had an autoimmune condition called alopecia, where you lose all your hair. And Kiki was a professor. And we were lifting weights together we would do like body pump at the gym. And
Yeah.
one day she came up to me and she said, "Hey, Maria," and she always wore a bandana. "Hey, Maria, my name's Kiki. We've been lifting weights. We just never talked, right?"
Right.
And she's like, "I want to hire you. I have alopecia and I heard you could help me." And this was at the end of summer. And so she came into my office and we had our consultation. And we kind of met for like a month. And then all of a sudden I didn't see her. She didn't lift weights with me anymore because I went during the day and she was a professor. School started. And she just kind of didn't stay in contact. And I'm not a pushy person. May happened and school's over. She shows up at the gym and she has her stupid bandana on. She comes up to me and she whips it off. And she said, "Maria," she started bawling. She said, "I had my first haircut in 10 years." She had a full head of hair. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And as a woman, like a good hair day, a bad hair day kind of makes your day, right? Like
Yeah.
I just can't imagine. But she's one of my favorite stories and also one of my sad stories because she loved ice cream. She loved ice cream. And I'm like, "Here, Kiki, just make my coconut milk ice cream. There's no dairy in it." Because with autoimmune issues, you have to address the dairy issue. That's where
Yeah.
most of my books are dairy free as well. They're all gluten free, but dairy can be an issue in many autoimmune issues. And dairy was her issue, causing her hair loss. And she just loved her ice cream to the point where she's bald again. She knows how to grow her hair back, but she'd rather have
Yeah.
ice cream.
Crazy.
It was crazy.
Wow. Now, what about like, okay, some of these, like you've mentioned a few where it sounds like there's rebounding. Like, are people be able to stick to this diet and keep the weight off?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's hundreds, like there's thousands, you know. It's just, some of those stick out in my head because I
You're
make a relation
emotionally invested. You're
I
there for
am.
the journey.
I
Yeah,
am. And
totally.
most of them are, like we didn't work together for a very long time. But most of them are with me for a very long time. And
Yeah.
one of them's Twyla. Twyla is a rock star. She's now one of my coaches. She lost 274 pounds. 274 pounds. Just think about that's two of you, like that's
Yeah.
just um she could not even go like shopping because if she needed to use a restroom, she wouldn't be able to fit into a bathroom
Wow.
stall. And so she is a rock star. She was featured on the cover of Women's World magazine. And yeah, we talk all the time. I should do another interview with her. She's amazing. And
I love it.
like,
So you've got a lot of people that are sticking with it and keeping
oh
the weight
yeah,
off long term, and
absolutely.
it's totally feasible.
100%.
Question, I have a lot of like rapid fire questions for you, but do you still work with Halle Berry? How'd she find you? Did you like help her get in shape for a movie? I don't know if you're allowed to talk about it, but I think it'd be fun for the audience to hear.
Yeah, no, I definitely have like an NDA.
Yes. Okay.
But the things I can talk about, I did not know she was even keto. And then all of a sudden I was sitting with my kids and my phone was just blowing up. I'm like, what is going on? And everybody's like, Halle Berry's doing like, she's talking about you on her Instagram and this and that. She's doing your recipes on her stories. And I'm like, what? And so, I mean, I should have known better, but I messaged her on Instagram just saying, like, "I'm really grateful for you." Like, I think it was just simple as that.
Yeah.
And she said, "No, Maria, I'm the one grateful for you." But I'm guessing it was her, like, she probably has
People, maybe.
people,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, okay, whatever. And then we just started communicating kind of that way. And it turned out really to be her. And we sent her just a thank you card because I didn't know if she knew our story, because that's why I started writing. When we were adopting the boys, Craig lost his job, and someone said, "Maria, why don't you put your recipes together in a book to raise money for your adoption?" And I just wanted her to know that, that's how she helped with the adoption, and we still help with that. So, with children in need. But no, she's amazing. She could be the biggest diva, and she's not. She's like
Yeah.
super chill. She does not want anybody to like bend over backwards for her. She's just really
Yeah.
an
And
amazing
she
woman.
seems very dedicated to health and wellness, so it's cool that you were, like, part of her journey or
Thank
she
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
very
she
cool.
has diabetes, and so she does it for type 2 diabetes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.